the objective of the project is to create an improved business environment for the smooth creation of this value chain, and most importantly, to develop with the countries partnership framework, roadmap, and an implementation plan. The idea is to support the establishment of this regional value chains and to help the countries. Really, we worked with the countries to develop this framework, and this is the process we undergo over the last year. Actually, DRC, Zambia, and Morocco has rich endowment in minerals that positionate them as a key supplier of this material, and to diversify their economies beyond the commodity-based economies and move up in the value chain. In terms of perspective of vehicle populations, it is estimated to 25 million vehicles, to an estimate 58 million by 2040. So here, this is the market. It's good to understand the consumer, the African consumer, starting from the national to the regional, to get it right in terms of strategic positioning of Africa in the electric vehicle market.
And one of the challenges that we've documented is the fact that the continent is used as a market for dumping used cars, with UNEP estimating that 70% of the world used car are destined for developing countries, and out of that 70%, 40% is destined for Africa. So beyond that, we've also been having this narrative about how do we build regional value chain, given that we've all known that regional value chain is one of the solutions to building supply chain resilience, and at the same time, withstanding all sorts of external shocks, because the thing is that these shocks will continue to come. Initially it was COVID, then the geopolitics, so we don't know what will happen next. So due to the importance of this regional value chain, we have continental frameworks like the AU, the Africa We Want, AFCFTA, and regional framework like the SADC or MESA. They highlight the importance of building regional value chains, and this their goals are actually also aligned with SDGs, like for instance the SDG 8, which speak with decent work and economic growth, and SDG 9, we speak with industrialization, innovation, and infrastructure. Another information is the fact that the sub-region is the most integrated region in the continent, which is due to the forward linkage in terms of exporting of raw materials, and the backward linkage in terms of the importation of manufacturing input. So what this means is that this exposed the region to vulnerability in the global economy. So the question is, how do we reverse this trend? How do we ensure that we propagate the agenda of doing trade together or regional value chain? So which is why we conducted this study. So we sort of map the regional value chain of the automotive sector. So the objective is to see how do we identify the strengths and weaknesses of this country in this region, such that these countries are able to identify their niche areas, okay? Because if you look at these countries, there are different levels of industrialization. So the second reason is to also understand how to allocate resources efficiently in the sub-region, while the third is to enhance strategic investment across the value chain of the sector. So beyond that, we also did, as an economist, we also did some fancy economic modeling to see how productive capacity really influences regional value chain. And we think of productive capacity because a report by UNCTAD highlighted how limited productive capacity has been able to hinder production of most developing countries, especially in Africa. So this is also coming at a time where productive capacity of the sub-region is low compared to other sub-regions.